Sup? How's it going? Happy 1st of May. Just a day of work in Germany. That's what it's called. But it's a holiday. So you get a day off work? I don't know if that's ironic or something. I'm loading up the game as I speak though. So gonna get to work in a second. My work as a detective, which I'm very good at, I can assure you. Better than I am at my daytime job. We did leave off in the church after getting the speed freaks to move in, but not really proceeding with Suna's quest. I think. Let's check. Help Suna with a project. Talk to Egghead about the aux cable. I don't remember getting that quest, but... Wait, that's not Egghead. Oh yeah, we were left off with Noid. Noid was like eerily knowledgeable about shit. Actually, let's talk to a cell.
A melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Can I get my head back?
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree.
Damn, that's deep. Remind me to look up contact mic stuff, because I'm actually interested in the concept of what it even sounds like to just hold a microphone to a surface and record whatever is going on, I guess.
But that's not really
vibrations
what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead.
Either what for or make sense of likely deserved some praise and adoration. Yeah, come on, we're an asshole, right?
Yeah, so thanks for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
She ignores my vapid egocentrism. How's everyone doing?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive.
It is.
Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much, and the crabman hasn't shown himself, thank God.
Have you seen a redhead woman around? Ruby? Ruby?
No.
Just no?
Just no.
It's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast.
Have you maybe recorded a red-haired woman?
Long shadows, short shadows, quiet shadows of local children, loud shadows drunks, and also a shadow made of sticks. You breathe on your hands for warmth.
What the fuck is the shadow made of sticks? Is it a cryptid? That's good. No neighbors to complain about noise when we get the club going. Considering what we're trying to do here, this doesn't look like a good sign.
Superstition. We can turn the grim desolation into a fun dance club, and thus also help turn this hellhole around.
Alright, can you now tell me about your associates? Not that I even care anymore, but I think it's gonna give me experience points, so...
Sure.
Yes!
You helped us out. I can repay the favour. What do you want to know?
What about Tiago? That's like the beam person, right?
Oh, the crab man.
The crab man.
Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid.
Does he?
They seem to have some thing going on.
He talks to Noid? What for?
Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
And what does he do up there?
Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do? Yell up at the tower?
Yeah. Thanks. What about the others, Joe?
Who do you want to know about?
What's the deal with Egghead, my favorite fascist? The one I've groomed, I guess.
What do you mean?
What does he think he's doing when he yells all that stuff? Where's he from? How long has he been with you guys?
Actually, we don't know where he's from, or who he is, really.
He's egghead?
One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left.
Really
The
based.
sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah. It was in Coal City.
She nods.
Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City. 'Cause it
Oh
took
god,
us
I
2
don't
minutes to
care,
get back to
woman.
the fort.
Jesus.
He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us. Or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine.
A beautiful name. A beautiful name.
People are sweet.
She says quietly. What?
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two. You wish you'd been there.
Yeah, I do. I don't care where it would have been, the mines or not. What does he think he's doing when he yells all that stuff?
Oh, that. He's the party boy.
What's a party boy?
And Nordic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offence if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Goddamn right, rock music is the coolest rock music forever. No offense taken, go on. You don't have to tell me rock music is dead. I abandoned rock music a long time ago. Can't disco to rock?
Ah, okay.
She nods.
Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in.
I don't think you really do.
He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
I don't think it is.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you...
What? Really? Does dancing make you dance?
Anyway.
He looks around, a little embarrassed of the enthusiasm of his interjection. It's alright, Kim. It's okay. We can dance if you want to. We can leave. We can dance if you want to. You can leave your... What can we leave behind? Jesus, I'm drawing a blank on the song.
Who do you want to know about?
Tell me about... They don't know about Suna. Tell me about Noid.
He's a Forburger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forburg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Elysium. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
What is this pilgrimage you're talking about?
It's just something poor Forburg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock, or as much as possible.
How long can one street be? How long is Boogie Street?
I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
I love how her answer kind of answered my question instead of the one I actually asked. Let's say I haven't been down Boogie Street. I'm sorry, I have not told you. I'm a raging alcoholic who recently drank himself into an oblivion so deep he can't even remember what sounds like the biggest street in the city?
No?
Well, I am.
Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
I might just do that if I make it there. Wait. Why is it cool? Because it got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people? It sounds dangerous. It's unlikely I'll make it there. Chest pains need to continue drinking, but thank you. No, I might just, why not?
Yeah.
She snaps and opens her mouth like she's about to add something, but doesn't. What does he do?
What do you mean do? Like for a living?
No, I meant for breakfast. Of course for a living.
He's a carpenter.
What?
Trained and all. He's very good. He just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere.
What kind of mindset is that?
He abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself.
And you?
Sir, I abide by the law.
Whoa! I am the law!
A strange feeling. Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks. She doesn't change tone, but you feel as though there's more about her than she lets on.
Multiple personalities. Tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
There's no tell me about you. I don't care about Andrea Suna.
Sure.
That's it for now. I'm just a person who would not dance in the middle of a dance pit, even if he got into one somehow. What the fuck is a dance pit? And no, I don't dance. Dancing is for Sumas. Okay, we wanted to talk to Egghead. Keeping up the jam. Large speakers are set up behind a young man blasting a familiar song.
Vibrations thump through your blue soul.
Blue.
Music sounds much better in the church.
That's a reference.
A hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane, tangled in its branches, something bronze flutters in the wind.
I know, Shivers. We got the tape.
He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer, one reel spinning. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side, you see an auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written next to it.
Has never seen a really long street? No, I don't. I don't think. Your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. Yeah, okay. You can leave your friends behind. Oh, yeah, you can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind, because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. Jesus. I'm glad someone got the reference, okay. Me neither, Lambda. That is why I don't know how the place where people dance in nightclubs is called. Are you trying to trick me? I thought about the discarded melody and came to the conclusion that Van Eyck has lived around here.
God is close by, but maybe he doesn't have good enough ears. Let me turn it up so we can lure him here.
He turns a knob on his mixer, which might be euphemism. How do you like it in the church?
Yeah! Back on the case, no disgrace. Bring it down to party place.
Man, he has to come up with these on the fly. This is very impressive. He pumps his fist in the air.
The first page of the second chapter.
His voice echoes all around the grand hall. Can you please route soon a signal through your speakers? Just for a second.
To the mega.
Yeah!
I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
He gets serious. It's 3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground. I point to it because I keep pointing to things. Like some kind of weird ass artist, I guess.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
And Lieutenant closes his eyes. Come on, Kim, why are you so discouraged?
Don't worry, I have an adapter.
Oh yeah! Searches for the cable on the ground, picks it up looking at the jack.
Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good people.
Oh yeah! With a grin, he sticks the plug into the auxiliary line and you hear a satisfying click.
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound.
Yeah.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg the music.
Everybody, don't panic. I'm going to turn off the Arno for just a
The
second
Arno.
for a special scheduled event.
The young man shouts as he clicks a switch on the mixer.
The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. All right, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes, and then I'll turn off the music.
Alright, goodbye, Egghead. So now we're doing it. We're doing the quest.
Yes, what is it?
She doesn't look up from the keyboard. Alright, I talked to Egghead. He plugged in the cable. You can now unmute your speakers.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
No. She seems hesitant. Her eyes still fixed on Egghead.
Maximum!
Yes, shouts Egghead, a great smile, still adorning his face, larger than a red dwarf star.
Maximum is the only way!
I fully agree. I kneel, actually.
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance?
No.
Just this one time?
No,
Maximum is not the only way, okay?
it is.
Pump it to the brick!
Pump it to the hard master.
There's no other way! Glue style!
What the fuck is glue style?
Blue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing process.
Oh man, this game has some really great characters. Some stuff that just makes me chuckle deep inside.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
She turns to face me, ready to give up. Why do you want to turn down the volume? I think Egghead is trying to say here that the volume button is stuck on maximum.
Of course it is.
She shrugs, consigned to her fate. Just do it sooner.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Why do we need to be? She looks around the church.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready.
Says Andre.
Ready.
Yells Noid.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
Yeah, we are.
The lieutenant nods stoically.
Alright. Let me get ready for this. I assume this is gonna be earth-shattering or something, I don't know.
Suddenly, your palms are sweaty.
Oh no, Mom, spaghetti.
It seems cold and large, somehow. There's tightness in your chest. Anxiety.
Hold on for a moment, and I try to push it back into my pockets.
What?
Maybe we shouldn't do this. It's too... Never mind, let's do this. I'm ready.
5, 4,
4, 3,
3,
2, 1.
Mute disengaged.
She lifts her hand from the keyboard. Complete silence fills the room.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural.
TCS, I'm more of a fan of Hi there, Lambda, has celebrated Valborgsmässoafton, aka Walpurgisnacht, at the city of Uppsala, which is north of Stockholm. Not so fun fact, but Uppsala is something like oops in Germany. You say Uppsala. At times, it's like what weird people say, I guess.
The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls.
Are we like unraveling reality or whatever it's called? Like when you like cheese strings when you pull it apart? Is SP still on 0? He's just asking for it. I am literally asking for it. Yeah. Can you do it, please?
In the silence, a low hum starts.
Get some animation.
Up your spine.
Nice.
It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate.
Everyone seems to be on edge except for Noid and Estelle. Estelle is still doing her thing, and Noid is still just standing there at the pew.
It's out there now, in the world, made manifest. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
There's alarm in the man's voice as he steps back to scan the surroundings. A slight rattle, like crystal clattering in the cupboard, fills the air, joining the chorus.
This fragile world is about to break.
Oh yeah, finally! I am the harbinger of doom, the bringer of end times, and I've did it! I've completed my personal quest!
It's getting louder.
Says Noid, his eyes riveted on a strange circle of water basins.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
You hear Egghead yell. Then something else, but his voice is growing faint.
He's peaking. The worst high he's ever been on.
Hey, what's a weird rattling sound? It was in me at first. I've never heard anything this hardcore in my life.
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
The glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appear to be vibrating from the sound. Almost looks as if she's alive. Well, as long as it doesn't shatter into 1 million pieces and stabs us all.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously. His eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof.
Oh shit. She looks up, a screech fills the air, a scream of wooden nails. The pillars of the church twist and creak above and around you. What about Beam Dog Man?
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to earth! Love!
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all. A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
She reaches for the keyboard. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I start tapping my foot. Yeah, we should stop it soon and mute it. Everybody, don't panic. It's beautiful. 1 or 3. Oh, I'm gonna dance with somebody. I'm gonna take Kim's hand. I wanna feel the...
Oh, I want to feel the heat with somebody!
With somebody who loves me!
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
The woman is furiously pressing down on a keyboard, but the sound doesn't stop. A cell why?
Yeah,
What?
I've turned it off.
She yells, holding the contact mic in her hand. What did she turn off?
The mic is nothing. This has nothing to do with the mic.
Fuck off, Shivers, woman!
Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here.
It's in us! Embrace it, everyone!
This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Egghead, whatever you do, don't stop it!
But then it stops.
No!
Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
What did you do, Egghead? You ruined it!
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
He says calmly.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
Andre breathes a sigh of relief and inspects the window.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Her lip trembles.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now.
She composes herself, wipes the dust off her sweater, and rests her hand on the keyboard.
Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
Yeah, but can anyone explain this to me? Kim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
Yeah, but I don't understand. How did we make it manifest like that?
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
What was it? I've never heard anything like it.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically,
She shakes her head.
I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
What is this mathematical information you're talking of?
Her voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
Are you going to write Zulislav?
Yes, our lead designer.
Okay.
And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers, if they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
So this anomaly has deleted, through vibration, I guess, has deleted their, let's just call it save files? That what happened? And she discovered what it was, and she now needs to... This changes nothing, woman. Like, maybe they have moved on. They don't need to know. They don't want to know.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
Wait. Int too low? You don't even have the answer from Joyce yet, but it's more hilarious if you finish the game without the answer at this point. The answer... What? Gotta replay the game just for this moment, Lambda. What happens now? Are you going to?
Stay here. I'm going
70
to
experience,
stay here
yeah.
with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Sulispov. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
Oh, Andre is such a boy.
I don't care, but thank you anyway. Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
He breathes out, trying to shake off tension.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive.
My dick has turned inside out? Or outside in?
You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you. You just don't have the pieces yet.
Thank you, Inland Empire. I can try to form a theory on the 2mm hole in the world. And I have some bonuses for it, because I've heard of the Doom commercial area, I investigated it. I am the cop of the apocalypse. However, the Pale is unknown. So I'm gonna have to investigate the Pale. Whatever Pale is. I like pale women. I think we've talked about this before. Boom, 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 boom. We're basically dancing, Kim and I. Look. Andre, can we talk?
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000?
That's a little bit much. He waves his hands in an unbelievably lame, non-hardcore manner.
Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
He looks at the imposing black box in the corner that's shutting out the sound.
Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
Ooh. I can ask people for their opinion. Kim, how would you name the club?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
Fucking hell, Kim. Way to be a spoil sport, you know?
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
Ideas!
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
Suna, do you have an opinion?
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
Oh. Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas. Yeah!
Qatar! Yako Qatar! The place to be!
The freak with the large head yells from the stage, waving his hand in the air. Yeah, so far Yeko Qatar is like the hot contender.
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Ecological catastrophe. Was there like did something happen in Yeko Qatar? Is it like Chernobyl, but like nature's Chernobyl?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the nega!
A witless, victorious smile adorns his face.
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
Andre looks worried as he comes to this realization. What do you propose as a name then, Andre?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
This has to go off the microphone. Oh yeah?
Yes, you should do it.
I?
detective.
Me? Pointing at me?
It's good for the signs.
Speed freak with yellow beads around his neck is looking at me.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
Oh my god, it's just gonna be called the Hanged Man or something. Estelle, what would you suggest?
How about something simple? Like the club?
That's the most boring thing I've ever heard in my life, Estelle.
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real.
Yeah.
Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
No, give me your 2 cents on the issue.
The amnesia.
No, I don't like that either.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Let's call it that.
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
Okay, I think I've come up with a name.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Oh, they're all good. We could either call it Disco Elysium, which would, like, be like a true Disco Elysium moment. Is my PC shitting itself, actually? That seems fine. We can call it No Truce with the Furries. And we can call it Radical West. Oh my god, I don't know what to do here. I'm legitimately overwhelmed with choices. I think OBS is shitting itself. I really hope it's recording this well. I need to check after the stream. This is Disco Elysium Manager. It's the Gloom Place. There will be no truce with the furries, says Arcane. I agree. No truce with the furries. Only extermination. Let me pour myself something to drink while I mull this over. I don't know. Do I still have my racist trait or did I forget about it? I can't remember it. What did I do with my level? I so desperately wanted a level. Was it to forget something or was it to level something up to unlock a skill check? I can't remember. I forgot racism? You don't even know why. Why it is the Disco or Elysium? Sad. Why do I have it as an option then? I forgot racism because it kept tanking my morale. Yeah, what? Racism should uplift my morale, you know? Should make me happy to be racist. That's how it works. Okay, just a little bit of this. Just making myself something to drink, don't worry about it. Some things I still remember despite my boxing. My boxing, what? Okay, I think like no truce with the furries, that has no connection really to our character. That's like me in real life. I hate furries. No truce with the furries was the working title for this game. Oh, that's why it's okay. Radical West. No, we go with Disco Elysium. Come on. I assume like every single person out there has gone with Disco Elysium. And I will not deviate from the norm when it comes to this.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
We can bring it back.
The past is the future, but the future is dead.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be. And short. And memorable.
It's settled then.
Oh.
Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
A light beam washes over the dance floor, bathing it in violet blue.
The wind brings some snow in from the broken gallery. It wraps you in its embrace, cold and luminous. You should return to the mural soon, to the one that said, tomorrow is just a whisper.
Shivers is telling me fucking finish the game.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat.
This is not dancing. This is more like some light cardio. I observe his movement. What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
He performs yet another strange pattern of moves, but it doesn't look very cool or modern. Honestly, it looks kind of lame. We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
He jumps up and down with glee, his moves punctuated by the stroboscopic flash of the club lights.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
I'm not sure this should be a composure check.
Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better.
Oh my
But
god.
the beat is still so weak.
The beat is still so weak, so I'm not even gonna try to dance. We're gonna have to fix the music first before we dance. That's it for now. We level up twice or something now. Shall we? Guys, should we just drink the booze? Just to get the quest over and done with, or? No, we won't. We won't. Like, it bothers me a little to have like this, for example, on Tuesday. We could just completely. Have I failed all of these quests or have I done them? Interesting. Determine where the shot came from. We can't do these yet, apparently. Return to measure it once you understand the basics of reality. Do I need to ask Joyce for this further? I assume. Help Eckhead with the beat. This may take a while. Can't do this either. I assume this is not done either. The dice. Put the pieces together at the felt mural. Find out the real reason why the trap was empty. Local kids might know. We've tried to ask Kuno, but he didn't say anything. I think we're gonna return to Kuno. What do we want to do with our 2 skill points? Actually, maybe it's time to check the map, actually. So the field mural unlocked itself by itself. The hanged man I can't do anymore. We can do the... We can try to seduce Lillian, but not while Kim is around. We can try our mirror. Classy needs the drama check. There's a check with Joyce, which I don't even know where it is anymore. 2 checks, actually. And a check with Suna? A logic check? Is it logic check with Suna? Might as well try this one. Boom,
Yes,
boom, boom.
what is it?
Oh, this one, of course. Like the pale thingy I'm missing. Forgot. But you should get your gun back. Rise up me find my gun. I'm never gonna get my gun. Never. We're gonna get into this without a gun. Whatever it might be, and I assume it's gonna be like a boss fight against the mercenaries. We will... Can I want to talk to Kuno again, and then we're gonna talk to Cryptid Man. Below the grime, a dark neon poster reads, Fun Ike totally transcendent. Oh, because I can now find the Fun Ike posters. Which I might as well forget again. Because it doesn't really matter. Kuno, about those locusts.
Kuno,
Let's talk about the shack.
what do you want with a good call, Pigmeister? The fuck was that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Like some sort of a musician?
Yeah, Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Kuno's a cop killer.
I've heard enough of this.
Good call, Pig. Kuno.
I know, Kuno. We're gonna check out your shack again, okay? Nothing popped up when I was looking at it. Also, just like this. Need to get to the backyard again.
All around.
Here we go, finally.
Chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows.
I need to do his quest, ask him about drugs. I'm not gonna do Kuno's quest.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case.
Then looks around, writes something in his notebook, and turns to these could be any old locusts. We don't know if these are the locusts that were in the trap.
Of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Stop being so sarcastic, Kim. Precisely what I was thinking.
Yes. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
You think the Insulinian phasmid is nearby?
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. It was Kuno. The phasmid doesn't exist. But what do I know?
Nothing. You know nothing, Kim Kitaragi. We should talk to Kuno about this. Get him to stop.
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
Thank you for believing in me, Kim. By the way, we're gonna have to end today's stream at like 20 past 11 or something. I have to get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Means I have to end earlier than usual.
Fuck does Kuno care?
The boy turns to you. He doesn't care. I know you took the locust from the traps the cryptozoologist set up.
Yeah. Kuno took the books. So what?
He says, slowly meeting my gaze with sullen defiance.
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
You say you don't give a fuck about bugs and you go and build a whole bug town. Why still locusts? Couldn't you find some other pets? I was really hoping it would be the reed phasmid that ate the locusts, not you, Kuno.
Yeah, well, Kuno's all you got, bitch.
Well, I'm very happy with that. But why are you building a bug town?
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
I love this last sentence. Shit descends. He says, enunciating every syllable.
Stop!
She wails from behind the fence, then buries her face in her hands. I assume she doesn't like locusts.
You stop. It's like they're fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
Oh, well, that would have been a better cyberpunk game.
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
Are we getting another short stream here? Yeah, we are getting an actually short stream, okay?
The lameness is causing her physical pain. The damage may be permanent.
What are you? Some kind of artist now?
Maybe I am.
He says, looking straight in the eye. That's great, Kuno. It's cool to make art.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in like 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be.
That's
Kuno's
real.
his own man. Kuno's free.
Hell yeah. He tears at the buttons of his shirt trying to rip them open. They don't give way. Man, who was voicing Kuno? Because whoever it is, he did a great fucking job.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Hell yeah, Kuno, you can be whoever you want to be. I'm giving this kid some real education here.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
A leaden silence fills the yard.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window.
Depends on the choice you make, young girl. Me and Kuno have discussed this. I promised I wouldn't do that. Yeah, like Kuno and I, we are bros.
I don't believe you.
She disappears entirely behind the fence.
For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
Why the white splotches? I need you to stop taking locusts from the traps. The cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important. Those locusts are bait. I have to ask, what does the city of locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit.
Yeah,
Kuno just
it's
likes
real
to
art.
focus.
It's real
Kuno
art.
likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck.
Turns his burning face up to the falling rain.
Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
What do you mean? I need you to stop doing it anyway.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
Oh, you just know that this is like a childhood friendship that will work out in the end. What's going to happen to the locusts? And not towards the shack.
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
That's fucking metal. Now that that's subtle, that better be off.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
The Insulindian phasmid. He mutters to himself. Well, does he know about it? Later, Kuno.
The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
He says, not entirely convinced of himself. Hey, Kuno S.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
I walk away. Turned himself into a pig, funniest shit I've ever seen. Man, is Rick and Morty even still a thing? Like, or is it just the memes that live on? I forgot his name. Morel?
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
Why am I skeptical? Tell me more about these traps. Like, do they look convincing?
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Oh yeah, they're gonna trick me, alright. Why are you using as bait? Don't tell me locusts again.
Locusts.
Ah!
Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Wait a second, I can't let this go. I didn't see it before, but you've made an ant circus when you were small. It's like some immutable kid instinct. You've made an ant circus. How do you make an ant circus? Were you like torturing these poor insects or what happened there?
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm.
How do they work?
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can get back out. At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
What will you do if these traps don't work?
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants. We have given this some thought.
The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully constructed. It's clear the cryptozoologist's wife knows what she's doing.
So Lena decided?
Yes.
He says with some pride. All right, let me ask you about something else.
Yes. What?
It had an ant swimming pool and ant ramps. I cannot confirm or deny the safety and well-being of the ants was taken into consideration in the process. Oh my god, I could make a very politically insensitive joke here about like swimming pools and you just gathering these ants in one place and trapping them there. The only thing I can say, Arcane, is that I'm not gonna further comment on this, I think. I had a chat with this kid, Kuno. He doesn't care, by the way. But he also promised to stop stealing the locusts.
So it was just a child.
Because his lips crestfallen.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
Yeah. She turns to smile gently up at her husband. Man, you need when you're old, you need a wife like Lena. She can't run away, and she's always there to motivate you.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
Kim is gonna shut me down hard. We're not gonna do that. The aging cryptozoologist breaks into a hideous coughing fit.
He has a 38-degree fever. His resilience has given way.
How did I measure that from here? I'm even standing behind Kim.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick.
She looks at him with
time to go home.
She looks at him with tender concern.
You're right. We can come back next season when it's warmer.
Breathes carefully and not to start coughing again.
More cardio. Let's do this.
Yeah, there's lots of refuse. Man, I'm really feeling this is costing me time on my main investigation. It's not worth risking your health. You should call it a day, go home. Offer to help, but I have my own things to do. Damn it, maybe I can still restock the trap for you? We've come too far to quit. I'm gonna restock the trap. Let's do this, except enthusiastically.
We are getting really carried away with this, aren't we? Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
Yeah, after this one, we will definitely move on with the case, Kim. Definitely.
Really? It's too much, officer.
Starts coughing again.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
She nods to her husband.
Here's a fresh batch of locusts. They should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but...
Wow. Co-discovery. You'd be famous. You'd show them all. This does tingle the pleasure center.
The rectum? I'll get going. We've got a box of locusts now. Cardboard box with several rows of little holes in the lid. Though at first glance the box seems perfectly ordinary, upon closer examination it's obvious that it has been prepared with great care. We need to restock the trap I left empty before. The trick is to remember which one it was. Well, it's the one where we met them. That's not too hard to remember. When a person has fever, their foreheads are more red than the other part of the face. That's what I was told in my Lizard People high school. That's not true. Is it? So what do we do next? Is something we need or want to do? And no, I'm not gonna get my gun back. I guess I can stop by the local frit. Get some magnesium. I have to stock in the trap, of course. And maybe we should check out Gary's home, because there's like a thing we could do on the door.
The trap stands empty near.
I released the locusts.
The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Yeah, because the phasmid is gonna come and eat them.
Good. Now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
Stops me. You've restocked the trap. Now report to Lena and Willing. Man, it's like just getting me... Thank God I have a map now to fast travel. This would have been unbearable otherwise. Try to crack class here? I forgot what it was trying to do with my thoughts. Wasn't I supposed to be thinking about something as well? I think I can forget about Arno van Eyck. Again, like I don't need this thought. Also, there's some kind of superstar. I don't need this either. Do I? Well, it is helping me with visual calculus. If I forget about, like, if I put a point in a skill, but I forget the thought that increases my cap, am I gonna lose the point I put into it, or is it gonna be like capped at the points I put into? Do you understand what I mean by that? Some kind of superstar is damaging my logic? Yeah. Good question. Alright. Lonesome Long Way Home is... the thing is, some of these things also help me in checks. I think I'm gonna forget about Arno van Eyck. And instead... Didn't we establish that I didn't want to think about Jamais Vu because people said that it's the singular most important thing I need to think about in this game? And then I said, now I don't want to do it anymore. Oh, it is a Detective Cousteau. How do I unlock Detective Cousteau? That's me. You want to know about the pair, right? Nah. I don't care. I want to be like Kuno. I want to do what I want. It's painful to waste skill points on forgetting. Again, I don't care. Okay, well, until we have decided, I'm gonna do nothing, I guess. You don't lose skill points by not doing anything with them. Maybe I'll do a check and fail it, and then I'll be glad to have him. Morel is in his room, I guess. Nice.
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
The elderly woman smiles up at you, hopefully. Restock the empty trap. Where's Morel?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
She manages to smile for me. Is she gonna tell me that he died or something?
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
Only the hardcore players left, huh?
Yes. Field work is a young person's game, as they say.
So, who's going to check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
I could do it.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
Something tells me it's up to me again. We'll take care of it. Once more, onto the breach then. I take it on with undue optimism.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
No, it's just the alcohol withdrawal.
Fuck that cough. It's not happening.
Fuck
the
that.
insides of your lungs are lined with tobacco, a powerful antibacterial agent. You are unstoppable. Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
Lena, what's wrong? You seem different.
Different? How?
The half moons of her glances reflect you as she looks up at you. You've given up on the Phasmid. You're not telling me the whole story. She made up the Phasmid to give Morel something to chase.
I'm not. It's not that.
She doesn't know how to end a sentence. What is it?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
That's right, I am the law.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream?
No, I don't.
Seeing the Insulindian Phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
But Morel told me you'd seen it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
So you haven't seen it? I should arrest you for lying. You seem to really believe it happened. Does that count? No, I can't. I'm sorry. Like these really out there dialogue options, I have to pick them because I want to see what happens.
Oh, sweetie, I wish it were that simple, but it's not. Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the Phasmid's existence that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That. And for years, his belief made me believe too.
So what I'm asking is, how long have you guys been doing this? And if you have been doing this for like decades at this point, do you have anything to show for it? Shouldn't you have given up way earlier? Why is this breaking your spirit now? Why couldn't you have gone like, all right, maybe cryptids aren't real, like 2 years ago or something? Why now? Now that you've roped me into it.
But now we're both getting old and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
Shakes her head, still unable to meet my eyes.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
To hell with this, I still believe he saw the Phasmid. Thing is, you're not sure you made it up either. It's a false memory. Doesn't mean all cryptids aren't real. Chase another one. I still believe you saw it.
A true believer.
Yeah.
Sometimes I still see it too. The real memory of it. How it was there. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart.
You're losing me here. I have no memory, woman.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
Holy shit, I lost the check. Like, it's just gone. The check is gone. Well, are you sure you don't need help getting to Gary's?
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered.
Really?
And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
You do that. I'll check the traps one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
Can I have your address, just in case there's news, Mom?
Okay. It's 1113 Tabernacle Road. Jamrock, but...
Be careful out there. It's been a pleasure. The rest of it is pretty grim. Thanks for bringing some light. It's been a pleasure.
Likewise, sweetie. Thank you for everything. Truly. Even though it turned out to be a...
Sentence remains unfinished, and she flicks a switch on her chin. The engine turns on with a whir.
A dream.
Whee! Sucking in all of the PlayStation fans.
A fool's hope. Say her lips moving in silence. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine sputters
Wow.
as she gets
Loud.
to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, the cold coastal wind blows.
We should go to...
Where to, Kim? I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Somewhere out there, a kilometer to the southeast, a gust of wind shakes the felled building, rattling dusty windows, beckoning with strange coldness, to ask the wind once more.
I know, Shivas, I know. You really want me to do this. We might end the stream doing this today. Do you think... How can I understand the basics of reality? How can I turn back the wheels of time? You know what, guys? We're gonna get some magnesium, and then we're gonna drink some booze. This quest is bothering me. And I don't want to end this game dry. Then again, we might have to do this while Kim is not around. I'm still gonna get the magnesium. Those memory hoarders, they own the property of 99% of all memories in Revocol.
Is this about...
Yeah, we need to bring them down.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs.
I'll take some Hypnogamma.
Okay, here.
And a bottle of magnesium.
Okay, here.
And another bottle.
Here. I hope Saint...
And I have enough healing items here. And a leaf. What's that here?
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk.
Ooh.
Do you know what you should do with it?
I got some money out of that. You need to take the Jamais Vu. It is a key to understanding of reality. Well, looks like I'm not gonna finish my racist quest either then. The Van Eyck poster, I guess? Oh, you didn't catch this graffiti earlier. Van Eyck Overdrive, it says. Hey, what about the container? What does the container need? I'd be up like putting one point in the container thingy. This one really tickles me. I really want to know what's inside the container. And while we're here, we might as well ask if Ra if there's anything new going on with him, I guess.
You're back before the cargo container.
Rhetoric.
Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have...
It's giving me a +1 for the precarious world when I haven't even thought about the precarious world yet. Rhetoric. I have a -1. We have 3 skill points. I might as well. Now let me see what is like fucking with my rhetoric. Oh, thank God I can take this off without Kim bugging me about it. Okay, now let's see if we can wear anything to help us with that. Wish you could filter this shit. Are you supposed to play the game like this, or am I like the only one? I can't be the only one. I'm sure like I'm not doing it as hard as I could be even. Do I have nothing to make me better at it? The white polo shirt, here we go. I have a +1 now. I look pretty good actually. Like the track pants don't fit, but...
You're back before the cargo container.
Oh my God.
Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
You can do it without being an ultra-liberal, but you need to be a Beano. I don't know the ultra-liberal ways. Talk nicely to them. I'm making life considerably more difficult for myself. Well, might as well try.
And as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
Yeah, maybe I am. Nothing more to do here now. Raphael doesn't care. Fuck the world. Let's check out Evra. I think we're gonna end the stream with going to the Feldmiro building. I'm gonna move on. Whatever I haven't done now, can't do anymore either.
Mr. Dubois, every worker...
He leans towards you, waiting for you to complete his sentence. A member of the board is a living god, is an organ in the great state of organism of war, also looks just like me, for himself. Well, he wants to hear a member of the board because that's the slogan. Do I placate him or not? There's a guy in the ranks who just circles through his lines. Asking him long enough will grant you +1 to this container check. This is a very abstract and esoteric piece of information, Lightning Hand. For himself. Every worker for himself.
And for his fellow man. That's right, Mr. Dubois. You're turning out to be quite the individualist there. So, you had business with me?
Oh my god, I can't just straight up lie to him. Could I do this before? Turns out the strikers are being served an alcoholic brewer. Made it even stronger.
I don't know what that means, Harry, but I love it. I love your initiative. Knowing you're out there keeping things running lets me focus on the big picture stuff. Don't even tell me what was going on. Alcoholic brew? Stronger? Stopped it? Strike? I'm just gonna let you surprise me, Harry.
All right, I mailed the signatures you asked me to get. If he catches me on the lie, I can just tell him that I forgot to do it yet.
No, you didn't. I know the mailman, Harry. I
Oh.
know everyone and everything that happens in this town, and I know there's no letter in that mailbox yet.
Okay.
Just like I know you'll get it done. Once you stop horsing around, let me know when it's done.
You mean a fishing village?
Yes, yes, the little cul-de-sac on the coast, where all the men have drowned, in either the sea or the bottle. A gloomy place, doesn't have that union attitude.
You're already pretty deep into this. What's a little more? No one can see you here in Martinez.
By all means, Harry, what's on your mind?
Goodbye.
Wow, you work hard.
I do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
Man, I wish I had self-affair in real life. I guess I do, yeah. What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged.
Wow, it really depends on how you pronounce it, right? You could have also called me a human pedometer.
That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I fucking ride till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas.
I do. I'm sorry, what?
It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
Sure, and I got the giant novelty check from Evra. Yeah, and Evra gave me that $5. You could say I took some money from the Manana guy too. And there's pawning stuff off to that suspicious Roy guy. I guess I've made some guilt, sure. Yeah, I got that giant check. I'm proud of that.
Wasn't easy getting that giant novelty check from Everard. Took some ingenuity to get into the harbor, but you got in, and you took that bribe as hard as any cop's taken it.
And Evra gave me that $5 as well.
He did. Yes, he did. And you took it. Took it and put it in your pocket.
Ka-ching, baby doll.
Officer Hustle riding shotgun.
Fuck, the writing on this is so good. You could say I took some money from the Manana guy too. I caught it, didn't I?
You didn't log that in as a donation either. You don't log any of that shit in. You're a straight
rider. And then there's pawning stuff off to that suspicious Roy guy.
Yeah, you're in the sales business. Shake 'em for shit and then pawn it off. Law officer style.
I am the law. I guess I've made some guilt, yeah.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy?
No.
Have you not gone into cardiac arrest?
Not yet, no.
Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth?
I don't have a gun.
But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself.
Who are you doing this for?
Are you rich?
No, I'm actually not. Quite. No, I'm not.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
Because of that Garte guy riding my ass. The system is broken. I've gotten rid of Garte riding my ass. I have a new crib now. The system is broken. There's a market for corrupt cops out there, but the immigrant cops have price dumped it. Fucking taxes, man. I don't know why am I so poor. It's the immigrant cops. They took a job or whatever, right?
Look, the immigrants are cool.
No!
Immigrants play cool music.
No, they don't.
Everyone likes them.
I'm not sure about that.
Especially the women.
Whoa!
Don't hate on the immigrants. They've got nothing to do with you living under a boat.
Fuck you, savoir-faire. Who are you? And why have you replaced my savoir-faire? My savoir-faire is racist as shit. The system is broken.
Boo-hoo. The system is broken. The establishment is keeping me down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this? Why are you so poor?
So he expects me to say I don't know. He doesn't let my excuses fly. Why am I so poor?
Because of the taxes.
Okay.
G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Yeah, okay, he's right about that, alright? Really, every time I sneeze? But G-Man also brings in the immigrants. Savoir-faire, you need to open up your mind. Really, every time I sneeze?
Every time you wipe your ass, they got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony, one tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here, total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
No fucking way. I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now and I opt in. Are you sure? That seems like a pretty big number. This isn't helping me solve my money problem. It's only making me into a free marketer. Actually, I opt in. I go, no fucking way.
Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free the people. Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
Lambda's not a liberal. He doesn't auto-conclude to taxes when something is wrong. Well, taxes are, like, they're pretty bad, but... I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with taxes if I knew that they were going towards something that me or my community needs. The problem I have with taxes is that they are going nowhere with our current governments in the world. Like, I'm being taxed out of my ass. And the money is not used for things that benefit me. That's my problem, right? So what is that stance called? Realist, I guess. I could think about indirect modes of taxation. First, oh my god, -2 to empathy. First, if you have a side bitch ideology cooking somewhere, don't sweat it. Fighting indirect taxation for the gossamer state is compatible with all creeds. Nice. Also fascism, I guess. It's cool like that. You're a cool anarchist now. Unless you don't want to be an anarchist, whatever. Stuff this meal ticket in your eye socket and let's see if we can steal some love back from the robber barons at the customs agency and the banditos at the Insulindian Financial Oversight and Competition Committee. Who even came up with taxes? Who was that? Which group of people came up with taxation? Taxation is an age-old concept, right? It's like a few hundred years ago, you were being taxed on your land. You were giving your local baron or whatever, you were giving them like rice or whatever you built on your land. The dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient. Coffee? The coffee? You're going to send another 10 billion to an unspecified European country and you're going to like it? If only it was actually European, you know? Got some time. Finally, the problem is I have a fee. Oh my god. Get well soon, Tenochi. Thoughts and prayers. Let's just send a few million bucks in web rate for people to murder other people halfway around the other side of the world. Yeah, they wouldn't do that if they wouldn't indirectly serve their own goals and their own GDP with it. They're not giving away the money to like the countries. They're giving away the money in grants to companies that produce and basically make weapons and war, right? So it's the war machine, basically. The war machine keeps us all going. Wait, do I do the field mural now? Can I still do the Suna quest after I do the Ruby one? Actually, we might not have time for Ruby today. At least your taxes become something, because here it turns all into lavish parties and expensive vacations for politicians. They just voted to increase their own salaries recently, and they're gonna tax 60% of all imports as well. South America, like, you guys need to reset yourself. You need... What's the other guy called? Is it Argentina? The Bukele guy? He seems pretty based. Just saying.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Meeting Ruby is a point of no return. Okay. A point of no return meaning I'm not going to return to this location. That's what you mean by that, right? Luna's conversation can be had at any time. However, there's that -10 which will need to be done before you check the Feld building. Or again, you can have the amusement of doing it without. El Salvador, that guy is so real. Yeah, that's what I get from him as well. He seems very real. Okay, we're gonna do the encyclopedia check, because might as well. I can't even... Here we go. I searched the coast for traps, which apparently helped me.
You know a lot about radio.
I do.
Enough to know you have no idea how or why those boys heard Speed Freaks FM in their heads.
You won't have a chance to complete any quests after it, only the main investigation. Oh man, I need my dice as well. Okay.
Knowledge like that isn't just obscure, it's unknowable. Dangerous theoretical facts like that are probably protected under the coalition government's Articles of Dominion, Title 14, Article 7C. While an expert might be able to suss it out on their own, a layman like you has no hope.
Damn. So, when you guys were telling me that you can solve this game on the first day, how do you get to Ruby on the first day to proceed with the main quest? Or maybe you can proceed without ever finding Ruby. I don't know.
You don't know how it happened, but the stores of your knowledge are vast, and there is something crucial in them.
What's that?
You know where Ruby isn't.
She isn't anywhere but here.
She isn't in the fishing village. She's not with her bullet under the floorboards in the shack. So where could she be?
In here.
The alcoholics never mentioned seeing Ruby either. Idiot Doom Spiral gave an exhaustive account of recent events, but never mentioned seeing Ruby. You've searched the whole coast for Morel's traps, just as you didn't find the Insulindian phasmid. You did not find her.
You can't solve this game on the first day. You could probably do it on the third. Oh, people said the game can be completed in 3 hours, not in the first day. Oh, okay. Maybe I misunderstood.
You've even entered the church, helped the ravers set up a nightclub, and overheard. Well, we don't need to think about that. Point is, some criminals seek sanctuary from sacred buildings, though the sanctuary laws were abolished decades ago. But Ruby wasn't such a one. And you do know one thing about radios, Ulan. Ruby dabbles in advanced radio theories. Ulan, the Speed Freaks mystery. It might just be related.
Does it mean she's here?
If she's here on the coast, she'll be here. And besides, something weird happened to the twins around here. It'd be nice to know what caused that. Another fact for your collection. Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you, in her breath, flowing through it.
Where does it go?
In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs.
Did I
And
accidentally?
Each below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
Did I accidentally do? I thought I did the encyclopedia check, not the Shivers one. Also, it was very close. Holy shit, look at that. It's 18 versus 17. What is happening?
She's down there.
Oh. See, I think she's down there, below this building.
Okay. Why?
The twins sit here the radio from here, so something is happening. The wind told me. We've looked everywhere else. Ever since I woke up, maybe even before, I've been getting these strange cold spells. The wind told me.
So, how do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
There's a ladder next to the sign. I point to it. Perhaps we can climb it at the free roof.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe. Brute force is safe. Look around and find something to break if the ladder fails.
Okay, so we haven't... We have skipped the Shivers check. We've did it without Shivers. Is that... Huh? Fatal remains of post of the date 46. The name is faintly illegible. Anfk. We didn't get the cool moment. I'm sorry. Teleportation time? No. I am... Like, I'm still here. I can still do stuff. Climb the ladder to the roof. I'll find another way into the felt building. Well, how about the row... The... What's it called? The pipe. We're teleport. No, I'm not teleporting. I have to find my way in, which means I will save now. So I haven't drank the beer. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I want to end the game dry. You know, we're gonna end for today. I really need to go to the toilet too. Well, the YouTube people didn't need to know that shit. Bye YouTube. Bye.